Hey everybody, Dominic Barbaro here, Seattle-based DP and director and owner of the rental house Northwest Camera Co. Now we get sent a lot of equipment to test out, and today we are lucky enough to be testing out the Bright Tangerine Misfit Kick Mattebox. Now, when it comes to matte boxes, there's all sorts of choices out there. There's some industry standards, Area is definitely very popular. There's O'Connor, there's a lot of other brands. Bright Tangerine's been in the market for a while and they just keep getting better. So much so that our company has invested most of our resources for accessories into Bright Tangerine's equipment. I just think their engineering is so forward thinking, their execution is fantastic, and it just keeps getting better. And with the new Misfit Kick Mattebox, I think this is a perfect example of their trajectory from the start of a company to where they are now and how quickly they've come to be a manufacturer of equipment that I feel should be the industry standard. So, what is the Misfit Kick? So this is an evolution of their older Misfit Mattebox, which is great. It's anywhere from a single stage to a 3-stage, and they make that very modular in the sense that with just using their reveal stage, you can pop your number of filters in and out and then shrink the matte box in and out to accommodate for that. So it's very quickly an interchangeable system to go from 1 to 3 filter stacks. Also, they've got a new filter back, which is really great. On the core, you've got these clamp backs, which are great, and now they come with something called frame safe. So if you look in here, there's some notches cut out, so as light enters here, this is definitely going to reduce possible vignette coming into the lens, which I think is genius. And not only that, these are also made to be interchangeable with something like the industry standard ARRI LMB 25 and other ARRI matte boxes. So I think Bright Tangerine did a really good job making these interchangeable with other systems, because I think these might be the best on the market currently for getting all the light you can into the lens. The other thing that's really nice about this and how modular it is you can do things like just add on a Swingaway stage. So if you needed to, there's a dovetail on the matte box that this just clips onto, and you can swing away with 15 mil lightweight or 19 mil. Just a really great attachment if you want to be connected to your camera rig and just have the ability to kind of swing open, swing away, which I think is really nice. I have these on my Viv matte box and I've loved this system. I think it works really great. Now, all of the backs that you can get, they come in a lot of the varying standard sizes, 95, 114, 110, 80, and then there's all kinds of variations in the middle, which is really nice to be able to have just quick access to these as well. Now, if you want to also add something like a 138 stage, you can take this back, which is I believe a 143, and do something in here like a diopter or a polarizer. You would definitely want and need to be either running the 15 mil attachment like this on the bottom, or doing something like the Swingaway in order for that to work effectively, but a great option to have nonetheless. The matte box itself is incredibly well built. Using carbon fiber and anodized aluminum, I just don't feel like this is a cheap matte box at all. I feel like this, not only is it lightweight, but it is very rugged and very durable. We took this camera package out and shot some stuff, just kind of moved around with it, and it is so incredibly light. Even with 2 to 3 filters in there, it just never felt like it was an in-the-way accessory, which I think is really a great thing. Another thing that's great is they've got a little deal on here where you can hang this if you wanted to and clamp it onto let's say if you're running on a gimbal or on a Steadicam, you can hook it with a cable just to make sure it's not going to come off, or if you need to make a change, you're not having to set it down, you can just clip it to your item, which I think is also a really nice. Each kit you can get with a top flag and side flags. These things weigh nothing. I feel like this is just the weight of an envelope. I've been using these for a while with my Viv, and I really do like these more so than some of the other options on the market. Now with the top flag, you can slide everything in and out very quickly, and then you can adjust the tension. So if you want it really loose, where it just kind of goes up and down, no problem. If you want it a little, more rigid to where you can still just kind of make some on-the-fly adjustments without having to fully, monkey with everything, that is also a very real possibility. I just think the whole system is very well thought out and a great evolution from their first Misfit, and I would be hard pressed to say that this might become the new industry standard. I think it's been a while since Aries had a refresh on their products, and this is just so forward thinking in terms of a Mattebox and so modular. I just don't know what else you could add, and I don't know why you'd need another Mattebox. I think they really did a great job designing this. Now I will say, the only real negative that I can see with this, as somebody who likes to use grad NDs for Sky, you can use them in here as long as you're clipped on if you want that flexibility of being able to rotate slightly, but if you are locked on with anything, none of the stages rotate. So the only way you'll get any sort of rotation is if you're clipped on. If you're using the Swingaway or if you're using a 15 mil or 19 mil attachment, you lose the ability to have any sort of rotation on the Mattebox with any of the 4x5 frames. So that's really about it. I will say that their filter frames, they've now added a pressure system on the sides, so there's a lot less chance, I think there's actually no chance now, of the filters falling through the bottom, which is a really nice addition from a traditional like ball bearing style slider. This has pressure built springs, so it's really nice to keep everything locked in. So with that, that is my overview of the Bright Tangerine Misfit Kick Mattebox, and I think you will like it, and I think you will use it a ton, and I think it fits into such a multitude of workflows on set that I really don't know if you would ever need another Mattebox. So kudos to you, Bright Tangerine, you made a fantastic product. Till then, if you guys want to see some more stuff from Northwest Camera Co., be on the lookout. We'll be adding stuff to our YouTube channel, and look out for our web series Shop Talk, which will be coming out very soon. This will be highlighting tons of gear, and Bright Tangerine might just be in there a little bit with this really nice left field cage that they make for the C500 Mark II. This thing is really great paired with this camera. So until then, we'll see you guys next time.